So here in the shiur of Chok Lisat Emabanim, we're learning Gemara right now, and we just said that a person that hears something that is not appropriate should put his finger in his ear to block hearing inappropriate things. V'aynu de Amar Rabbi Elazar, this is what Rabbi Elazar said, Mipnei ma etzbeotav shel adam domot li'tedot. Why is it that the fingers of a person are like yetedot, are like stakes, like pegs, stakes that you stick in the ground? Let's say to pitch a tent or that type of thing. Ma'itama, what is the reason? Ilema mishum dem halkan. Maybe you said, the reason why they're divided, so that each finger has a certain purpose. They're separate, each finger on the hand. Kol chada v'chada lemil de'avida. Each finger has a purpose that is used for. The amarmar, just like the master said in the learning. Zo zeret. There is one finger called zeret. That's the pinky, which is used for measuring. When you measure something, you stretch your finger to measure. Vezu kmitza. And then the second one next to the pinky is used for the kmitza. What is for the kmitza is the one that is used when you do kmitza, when you pick up a certain handful of fine flour from an offering of fine flour. Zu ama, the middle finger is used for defining the cubit measure. When you measure a cubit length, which is a certain amount. Then zu etzba, then this one is used for sprinkling the blood of the mizbeach. Zu gudal, and then the thumb has a purpose for a certain reason. When you use it for, let's say, the metzorah, that in the service of purifying somebody who had leprosy, there was oil that's put on his thumb. So, in other words, each finger had a purpose. Elamata mishupfot. So the Gemara says, no, I didn't ask why is there 5 fingers. Ask why are they pointed like stakes? Why are they sharp at the edge? They're pointed. They're not all the same thickness, but towards the end of the finger, it tapers down. That's the question. And the Gemara answers, "She'nishma adam davar she'eno hagun, yaniach etzbeotav be'oznav." So if a person hears something that is unworthy, that is not appropriate, that he should use the finger that is pointed to put in his ear to block his ear from hearing any inappropriate things. In other words, the person who says, let's say, Lashon Hara, of course he's doing something wrong. But the person who listens to it is also giving some kind of validity or making that Lashon Hara happen by him listening to it or anything. If the person was to hear some vulgarity or something like that, he should avoid hearing it. That's why the Gemara says the finger out pointed, so you'll be able to close your ears from hearing these inappropriate things. Tana deber Rabbi Ishmael, a member of the school, Rabbi Ishmael taught, Mipnei ozen kula kasha ve'al yaraka. Why is it that the whole ear is kasha, is hard? It's got like cartilage in it that makes it hard. However, alya raka, and the earlobe is soft. She'im yishma adam davar she'eno hagun yachof alya letocha. So if a person hears something that is not worthy, something that is inappropriate, he can take the earlobe that is soft and stick it inside the ear to block the ear from hearing anything inappropriate. Tanu Rabbanan, our rabbis taught, Al yashmiya adam leoznav devarim beterim. A person should not let his ears hear idle things, things that have no purpose. Why? Because the ears of all the organs, the ears are the first thing that they are burnt. They catch first fire from the sin of listening to unworthy things. Is prevalent, is common. So a person has to be careful. And the message of this Gemara is quite simple, but very important. Is if you hear things that are inappropriate, don't hear them, don't listen to them, avoid listening to them. And it illustrates this concept of avoiding listening to them by either the fingers being pointed to be put in the ear or the earlobe being soft to put in the ear to avoid hearing anything that is inappropriate. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.